It's Sunday, and it's time for another episode of Jalan-Jalan, so we're going to hop on the motorbike and bring you around to see what's happening in Jimbaran. There's a beach club like this one that's happening right now, and we're probably going to do some other things, dinner, and maybe even karaoke. Stick around and watch the rest of this episode. Hello. Leaving Puri Garing. Camera lady, please tilt the camera to frame our faces. Hee, like that. Right. Establishing shot secured while bumping on really bumpy road. Camera lady, point camera to front. Exiting Puri Garing by making strong left turn. Strong left turn. Going through Puri Garing. I am going to the shortcut. Turning right. Right turn. Straight ahead. Left turn. Bump. Straight ahead. Camera lady, put camera to face again. Yay! Smooth roads. Back to the front. Avoided very bumpy, unpleasant road. But guess what? There's going to be more unpleasantness coming up ahead. Going through the road to Jalan-Jalan Mas. Going to pass by Pa Indra's place. Indra was one of our first customers. Let's go a little bit faster. Traffic is light for a Sunday afternoon. This is a failed hotel up ahead. This used to be the Nirmala owner's hotel, but now Nirmala has lost its competency. Nirmala is being replaced by Candid. It is called The Leaf. Pa Indra's place. Hi Pa Indra, we love you. Boom. Camera lady. Fire. Burning plastic. Asshole. Coming upon intersection. Intersection of the worst, most bumpy road I have ever had the misfortune of driving over in my entire life. So sad. Camera lady, film us as we bounce across this bumpy road. Bounce, 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 bounce. No good, no good, no good, no good, no good. Go tech. Hey, look, it's a bluebird. Blueberry, no, it's a bluebird. I wish it was a blueberry. Blueberries are delicious. Bluebirds are just taxis. It's good. No speaking. I'm the director here. I'll say when anyone else can talk. Jing is a dictator director. Jing is a dictator. Dickhead. Okay, moving right along. What did I say? I'm the director. Smooth. All right, we got through that very bumpy road. Point ahead. Very good. This is Jimbaran Hub. Jimbaran Hub is a co-working space. Jimbaran Hub, co-working space. To the left is the Ayana Hotel. Looking left, Ayana Hotel. Looking right, Jimbaran Beach. Right or left? BK, right or left? Left. Okay. Left we go. There's no karaoke on the left, but there is swimming. Yes. Time for a quick swim and then karaoke in Jimbaran. That feels like a Jalan-Jalan plan. Yes. No. We're going to go to the Ayana. The Ayana, we will buy a drink and they will let us swim, I think. Maybe not. We're gonna go to Loucca. Going to Loucca. Loucca is nearby beach club that is falling apart due to its ineffective management. Loucca was a camera lady. Adjust the lens. Focus. Loucca was supposed to be the incentive to bring a huge housing development to Jimbaran by establishing a uber cool beach club. Unfortunately, they never focused on the beach club, so it became a sorry beach club. And then what happened next was the development didn't work out either. So that's called failing to concentrate. A beach club is a big commitment. If you didn't know that, it takes a lot of energy and effort to get a beach club right. So focus, straight ahead. Go. The scent of ylang-ylang blossoms in the evening. Yummy, smells good. The fragrance of Bali is so magnificent in the evenings when the frangipani and jasmine flowers, what's the word? They fill up my nasal cavities with such pleasant overtones of tropical floral indulgence. Let's focus on the road again. Oh my God. I think this is the development. This is empty development. I have no opinion of this development, but it does not look inviting. I am not looking very inviting. Okay, but we're not here to develop, we're here to swim. Swim, swim, swim. The word in Bahasa Indonesia for swim is rendang, not... Would you like to say that on the camera, please? Please point camera to your face and speak in a clearer language such that all can understand. Loucca.
The word swimming?
Need to focus on your face first. Now, what's the word for swimming?
Berenang.
Berenang. Is it the same word as rendang? No. Rendang is actually a type of food. It is coconut that has been, I guess it's been pan-fried. Yes, it's been pan-fried and it's been allowed to turn into a thick paste, and then savory chunks of beef are added to rendang, which creates this delectable Sumatran curry, which is incredible to eat. It's dark. I'm scared of the dark.
You lie. You literally
I'm not afraid of the dark anymore since I became a vampire. I ate a bug. Oh God. Yeah, good karma. What do you know about karma? Put the camera on your face when you talk, please. Okay, I guess that was an opportunity for fame that's been lost. This is Loucca. Loucca is a defunct and failing beach club, but it's good enough for us because the experience of failure of others makes us just feel so much more successful. Wouldn't you agree? Parking. This is the parking area right there. Parking. Now, dismount. Team, time to dismount.
What?
I'm getting off the bike. I'm getting off the bike first. And after I get off the bike, I'm not going to forget my swim gear. Swim gear. Bike jock open. Jock open. Ding. Inside are my fins. Fin 1, fin 2, close. I generally forget the key. I'm not going to forget the key today. Not going to forget the key. All right, let's continue our Jalan-Jalan. Jalan-Jalan up to Loucca. Go! I almost fell and crashed the camera like an idiot because nobody carries their life like this. Here, help me. Be my assistant. Assistant. Swim gear assistant. Okay. Hello. We're here.
Hello.
Hi. I'm doing a continuous single shot, selfie shot, so I can't stop filming. No. This is Loucca. Loucca says they are in gem and beautiful hidden gem. Too well hidden and too gem-like. The gem is the pool. The pool is, and actually these are really good pictures, but not sure why they need a reservation. Places like empty. Oh God, this is so annoying. Don't you hate it when they collect your personal data and then spam you to death and then you can't use WhatsApp anymore? This is the result. This is how it starts. Okay, anyway, let's go over here. Looks like Loucca is empty, which is great because that makes it a wonderful day for us, right? Do you prefer it full or empty, Kitty K? Oh geez, okay. All right, here's my bag. It's got these nuts inside. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, cool. I knew it was all good. Oh my God, I didn't realize I'm wearing the BBR uniform. I got a BBR shirt and a BBR hat, but this is not BBR. This is just a single continuous shot. What?
BBR pants.
I need to have BBR pants. Say that really loudly. Okay, lost your chance. Let's continue. So, Loucca is, I think, Spanish for crazy, but this place is anything but crazy. This place is pretty tame. Once again, I think the story behind this place was that the developer wanted to, the one place that we've just passed, they wanted to build some housing behind these hills here. And you wouldn't believe this, but I swear to God, I think they came to our office once upon a time and asked, well, how should I get a development started? And I said, well, you should follow Ronald Ake's Akali. I forgot Ronald's name. Ronald is the founder and owner of Potato Head. Well, basically he got Potato Head rolling because he started Potato Head as a beach club first and then the hotel later. So the great thing is that that will generate a ton of good 5-star reviews. Oh my God, what's happened here? I guess they gave up. This used to be all dining space, but I guess this is just a gigantic convention floor now, right? That used to be a bar. I guess they gave that up too. But they decided to focus on the front and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, so I'm not saying I had anything to do with why there's a beach club here, but I think somebody might have listened to my advice and then decided to put this beach club here. Well, it's a Sunday and it is empty. Jalan-Jalan empty, but look at the color. The color is pretty astounding. Look at all these people from Jakarta. Only people in Jakarta come to this place because somehow it's, I don't know, it seems to have like specifically targeted this demographic. But not so bad. I'm gonna go in for a swim. You're not gonna get to watch me as I swim because that would be a different kind of video. All right, Kitty K, are you gonna swim too?
No.
No? What about Honey Bunny? Oh, wow, you look amazing. You look like a rock star, which is better than the other kind of stars that we deal with. The colors here are so flattering. You're gonna like the video when it comes out. You're gonna be like, you need to get some stage presence, KDK. Stage presence. All right, let's move. I'm gonna go swim. I think they might film me swimming, but I've gotta put the camera down now. We'll pick it back up in a few seconds. Oh yes. All right, swim. Oh God.
Swim at Loucca. Sunset, airplane. Is that it?
All right, so that was a pretty good swim. Got a lot of good energy out of that. And now we're gonna continue the Jalan-Jalan. These guys consumed a hamburger. A hamburger was here, but now it's inside your belly. And I'm fully dressed. I met a real YouTuber.
I need to put it on also.
This is a real YouTuber. This is Bapak Bule, Wesley of Asia Exchange. And he has a really Indonesian language humor comedy channel, right? And I saw a few episodes. It's really smart. It's situational comedy, filming all the sort of awkward situations that happen. Yeah, and
It's a good niche.
it is a good news. It's called
What's it called?
What's called what?
Your channel.
Bapak Bule.
Bapak Bule right here. This is the Bapak Bule. This is This is Wayana, and she will be a YouTuber in about 6 months from now.
Oh,
Come on.
I hope so.
Okay.
Getting there.
Well, we think it's a process. Yeah, it takes a bit of time. But we're gonna carry on, I guess, the rest of this conversation in private because we don't want to divulge too many secrets, right? Reminiscing about the good old days when Sky Garden was in its heyday. So yeah,
I'm a lot there.
I think so.
99k, all you can drink, all you can eat. Like, what else do you want?
Not much, because I think the deal was this: they wanted to get the crowd in really early for dinner, and they always launched a full house every night because they got people in for the.
But you go at like
buffet.
4 or 5 p.m. already, you know?
That's it, right?
And then at 9 you're already like too drunk and then
And
you
you
can go
just
party,
stay.
you know?
Yeah, you just stay. Sean was brilliant at that. He overcame the problem, which is people tend to move from dinner to sunset to the next thing. He got everyone to commit to Sky Garden, which was
They always offering value and consistent.
correct. Sean was pretty good about that. So we're good to.
Good old times.
Well, we were like the old guard now, you know. We were here when.
Me too, apparently.
I think Sky Garden is a pretty good cutoff date. Sky Garden to La Favela. There's three generations.
Always Sky Garden.
Yeah. Kude to Sky Garden, La Favela. Those are the three generations in Bali that I remember. Yeah.
But they tried to replicate the concept in Shishi, I think. But
Yes,
then they
they
stopped
do.
after COVID. Yeah.
True. Well, the same owner, so same direction. Yeah.
Or to raise the price, why not?
Yeah.
But the food was so good.
Shishi's food is even.
Better.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
think
not 99k all you can eat.
It's not, but it's very. Why is the face tracking me? But it's amazing. It's 200, and it's like all
199.
199, but really the best Asian food. Ramen, every top Asian dish there is. It's all
All you
there.
can eat all?
All you can order, and it's not like self-service. It's like a la carte. Yeah.
But only you go on the weekdays.
What happens on the weekends?
On the weekend, they raise the price to 350, I think.
They know about.
On Wednesdays, ladies' night, no?
Oh yeah.
This one knows all about the. But don't you have a girlfriend somewhere? Okay. All right, go on
You
YouTube.
don't know your YouTube channel.
Oh, good. Well, don't send any referring traffic.
Yeah.
Don't boost it.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah, no boosting today. Okay. But yeah, Sean understood, I think, about how different times and different value works because the weekends are same product, but it's a much more valuable market and much more rare, and everyone's going club, which is weird. I don't get why people follow a weekend schedule when they're traveling.
I guess maybe it's just too crowded. Like, because all the locals also go there on the weekend.
Oh, right,
During the weekdays they work.
True. Could be. Okay, all right. Good street interview here at Loucca. Hopefully the microphone picked it up. Now we're testing out the DJI microphones so that we can see how well it works, I guess, yeah? So I guess we'll
Tech
compare.
review.
Tech review, yeah. Tech review. MKBHD. I'm looking at this really cool new iPhone, and it's quite spectacular, actually. So, is it cool? Is it not? But,
I'll let you decide. Like and subscribe below. Comment what you think about the product.
You watch the same channel, right? Yeah. Marquise Brown, pretty extraordinary. But with the microphones, basically, they're spontaneous, it's fast, and
Very
here's a little
small, huh?
magnet. Yeah,
Perfect.
I like it. Leaving now from Loucca, and we're gonna get on the road and get some grub. Grub. What's grub? Grub is food. Wow. This cut picks up such beautiful color. It looks way prettier on the vlog than in real life. All right, so we're leaving the beach club now on our way to Kuta, where I think we'll probably get around this car and then get some roti canai. Roti canai is pretty yummy. All right, a little bit of a cobblestone embankment here. Apparently there's no money to pay the security guard, so the security post is empty. Who needs security guards up here anyways? This is a community pool, you see? All right, let's get back into it. Let's go. Bump, bump, bump. Driving through Jimbaran Woods in the dark on a Sunday night. Do you think we'll come across any ghosts? Maybe. But I hope it's a friendly ghost, like Casper. Casper is a friendly ghost, a friendly ghost, a friendly ghost. You don't know who Casper is? You need to bust out ChatGPT and ask, who is Casper? I got face track activated. Face track tracks my face, which is annoying sometimes, but also very, very cool some other times too. It does not able, so if I want to move the camera, I have to move my face literally here. I have to use my face as the joystick. It's tracking your face now, KDK. Hi, my name is KDK. I am shy. Therefore, I am using my helmet as my face, which means that the stupid logo of a evil looking tooth devil becomes my real face now. And the camera is tracking the ugly face instead of my real beautiful face. I'm KDK. KDK, camera forward. Ooh, it smells funky out here. Dilarang buang sampah di sini. That means don't throw your trash here, bitch. Okay, passing by Jimbaran Hub. The Jimbaran Hub. My fellow American people, I come to you today to talk about Vietnamese food, which I shared with Anthony Bourdain once upon a time in a small little street side joint in Hanoi, where as President of the United States, one of my final actions was to eat a bowl of pho and some bun cha, which was much, much more tasty than that Chicago dog that I normally am up to. Jimbaran Hub. Jimbaran Hub is the co-working space of Jimbaran. It's very empty because nobody likes to work in Jimbaran unless they work at Bukit Vista. Everyone at Bukit Vista does the work of about 10 normal Jimbaran people. But back to Barack Obama. I, as the President of the United States, enjoyed that big bowl of bun cha with Anthony Bourdain, my American friend who accidentally hung himself in a bathroom because he was just so sad. Tony Bourdain had such a terrible job. I mean, the only thing he had to do was to travel and enjoy delicious culinary experiences all over the world. Well, as the leader of the free world, I had to deal with the proliferation of nuclear weapons and the question of Russian aggression and other such hairball issues. No, it's not fair to say that about Bourdain, right? We like Bourdain, right? Bourdain was a pretty cool food vlogger. What did you think? Yeah, No Reservations was one of the best food vlogging shows because he had depth. He actually had something to say. He was actually a chef. Now, some of the more modern YouTube guys like Mark Wiens is such a tool. He's such a tool. I mean, Mark Wiens is a nice guy. And I think YouTube favors nice guys on the algorithm. But Wiens is like, he just doesn't have poetry. He doesn't have depth of story. Bourdain was always able to find interesting people and get interesting people to think about really interesting things. He was probably working for the CIA. Oh my God, that's probably why he killed himself. Bourdain was a CIA agent. Conspiracy theories while riding motorbikes in Bali. Oh my God, back to driving again. Driving here in Jim, we are coming upon the crest of the hill. The crest of the hill over to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left is the Raffles Hotel. KDK, you need to straighten out the camera. Double tap. Don't lose the camera. It is getting wobbly. Getting wobbly, not a good sign. Definitely not a good sign. Park car. Tighten camera. Tighten, tighten, tighten.
Car.
You're right, this is a motorbike. Tighten camera. Okay, camera is tight now. Tighter than a, we won't use that vocabulary here, we're with the kid. All right, my fellow American people, Opia. Opia, I don't know what Opia does at all, in fact. I think they're a wedding venue. I've never eaten there. I don't know if they have good food or not. Maybe they have good food, maybe. Now, we're driving through the quarry. The quarry is a limestone quarry that facilitates, well, it used to be a giant, well, okay, the quarry has gone through some phases. Phase one of the quarry was, it was hollowed out to make space for some of these cliff villas. Actually, it probably was a quarry for stone before they made the cliff villa. Phase 2, after they quarried out the stone, they realized, well, that makes a very big hole in the ground, perfect for dumping trash. Can you believe that? You buy a villa overlooking an empty quarry that then turns into a big trash dump, and then they need to get rid of the trash, and then they decide to burn it. Oh my God, just bad on worse on bad. Okay, we're turning the camera around again. K to K, camera turn, to the left, to the left, to the left, karma. We are going to pass by the Movenpick Hotel. The Movenpick Hotel is a great hotel run by a Swiss management company. The Swiss management company is where actually I know nothing about Swiss management. This is Samasta. Samasta is a mall. It's an outdoor mall. It's a classy mall. It should be a great mall, but the problem is that in Bali, people like AC. So it could be the very reason why outdoor malls are not doing so well. So flip the camera around. Selfie, selfie. Right, so the Samasta complex used to have one of the best restaurants up here called Above 11. Above 11 was a cross between Japanese and Peruvian, which is Spanish. The place where that comes together is Peru had a Japanese president at one point who was apparently very corrupt, which is something more to say about maybe the Peruvian system because there's no corrupt Japanese people, right? I don't know about that. But Above 11 had actually very, very good concept. It had a very good, what do you call it? Yeah, they did ceviche and sashimi, both forms of raw fish, which was delicious. Now, we're coming to our first stop here. Bye-bye, motorbike. The first stop that we're gonna stop for the meeting is Roti Canai and Teh Tarik. Oh my God, that truck has eyeballs. Oh, do you think there's a wait? Do you think we have to wait? Do you think, oh my God, I don't know if I want to wait. You want to wait?
Dad, you're gonna wait for hours.
Oh my God, this place is pretty full. Do you see a lot of people wait? I see a lot of people waiting for their food. All right, so don't come to Roti Canai because you have to wait. So if your time is free, then you can wait. But I've got better things to do than look at my phone. So we are gonna go and keep on creating. So let's talk about Roti Canai Teh Tarik. Roti Canai Teh Tarik is actually a pretty good spot for crispy fried bread. But the problem is that, of course, I'm not in the mood to wait. Roti Canai is actually from Thailand. No, Malaysia. Kind of like the opposite of Thailand because Malays are Muslims and Thais are Buddhists and they don't really like each other. But it was a concept that came from Malaysia and they did it in a shitty little shack there and they got it right. Okay, now this is instant food. Padang, yes. Padang is fast food. Don't have to wait for Padang.
Can you order it?
We're gonna get one Padang dish because I am hungry. And it's a long drive to Kuta. Oh, okay, let's go get Padang. Padang enak. Door. Open. Ooh, the smell. The amazing smell of Padang food when you first come in. It's like a warm embrace. Okay, let's go take a look. Padang is Muslim food. It's very halal. So if you're looking for halal food, it is definitely halal. So let's go. We have some fish curry. We have some eggplant. We have this squash called Japang. We have some fish heads. We've got this. This is pretty critical. This is called sambal hijau. It is very delicious. Sambal hijau, green sambal. Sambal merah, red sambal. This is cabbage. This is the magic stuff. This is rendang. Rendang is the winner. Rendang is the majesty of the Indonesian cuisine in its way that it formed a cultural cornerstone of international culinary delights. It's pretty good. I'm not sure what this is. This is bean sprout, and this is, Padang. Okay, this is my wife. Hello. And some fried chicken. Fried chicken is always yummy. Okay, let's go find some interesting stuff. This is actually leather, and this is daging cincang, and these are eggs and chicken, and this is how it's done. Oh yeah. Okay. What is that? What are you drinking? Chincha. What is chincha? It's a grass jelly. It's jelly made from grass. Okay, we need to start our process here. The process of Padang starts with a rice basket, where rice meets paper, meets all the toppings. I think I've done like 6 Padang vlogs, but this is gonna be my best one. This is gonna be the best Padang vlog ever. Oh, yes. Since we're talking about Padang, Padang once again is halal. And there's nothing more halal than going to Umrah. Umrah is the pilgrimage. That's what all good Muslims need to do. You need to go to Mecca. Another thing that all good Muslims should do is mushallah. Mushallah, if you didn't know, No, that does not translate into toilet. That is a holy space. This is the space where you prepare yourself before you meet God at prayers. So you're supposed to wash your hands and feet and clean yourself. And then you go into this room over here. Whoops, nope, that's a toilet. That's not the mushola. This is a mushola. These carpets are pointed towards Mecca. And this mushola has gotten much, much nicer over time. It's pretty awesome. So the word for Allah is that. It looks kind of like a W with a tail on it and a fish hook on it. And I'm not sure what that is. These are costumes that the females wear before they pray. I'm not sure what the deal with that is, but these are prayer rugs. This is such a special place. Wow, what an adventure. So it's always cool to see how different religions are practiced. And it's always cool to see how religions are practiced actually as you eat. So pretty awesome. Here is the food. The food is here. It's arrived. My God. Okay. Oh yes, the food is going away now. Did we forget to pay? Is that why they're taking away our food?
Yeah.
Yeah? But this is post-pay. It's not prepay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, all right.
Cutting it.
They're cutting it, yeah?
I want to cut.
You want it to be cut. Okay, special for you. All right. Is there any rendang?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's get some rendang. Halo, Pak. Boleh tambah rendang di nasi padangku? Oh, boleh saya tambah rendang ya? Tambah rendang. Tambah. Oh, itu. Ada daun singkong? Habis. Okay. Tambah rendang dan sambal hijau dan kol. Bisa campur bersama. Satu piring cukup ya. Kol. What I did was I asked for some rendang, which is critical, and some cabbage. And they normally put it on different plates, but I'm just gonna get on one because I can't be bothered. Yes, some porna. Some bagus. Okay, yes. That is, look good. All right, follow the food. This is the challenge. I need to make an adjustment on the stand right now. So this involves
Mommy, do you need a fork?
This involves unscrewing this thing. Unscrew with one hand. Yes, thank you, KDK. Thank you for helping. I'm going to unscrew your head.
Sit down your
Yes! I taught my kid Full Metal Jacket. I'm going to unscrew your head and your neck. Good job. Yes! You're ready to be an American. My fellow Americans here. Gives me great pleasure to know that we are teaching the young generation some really, really amazing vocabulary here. We are anchoring their education system on classic cinematography called Stanley Kubrick with Full Metal Jacket, starring my little daughter, Kadek. Hello, Kadek. How are you? Okay. Yeah, wherever we go, it's like a little party. It's like, okay. Doink, doink, doink. Okay, while I've been setting up the camera, my family's been eating all the food, so I'm gonna look like a tool here. Here, the first thing you wanna do when you eat Padang is clean your hands. So I'm gonna go wash my hands. Wash. All right, the second thing you're gonna do when you get Padang is you're gonna get a cracker. Cracker. Is there any crack in the cracker? No? Too bad. Why? All right, this is kerupuk. Kerupuk is like papadum. Papadum is a cracker, I think. This kerupuk has peanuts in it. Peanuts are called kacang in Bahasa Indonesia. These are called kacang, I think. Kacang. All right, next, if you're serious about Padang, you gotta use your hands. So you pick up the food like this and you put it in your mouth. So there's a technique though. You don't wanna look like a barbarian. The right way is you use these 4 fingers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not this one, okay? 4. And you kind of pick it up with your thumb, right? Thumb over here. And then you use your thumb to push the food into your mouth. How to eat like an Indonesian. Okay, so that's how you do it. When I first came to Indonesia, I thought that was kind of weird. Now, I think it's awesome. I think it's the only way to eat. Chinese people don't eat like that normally, right? Anyway, so while I'm eating, I'm also looking outside. And surprisingly, every business on the opposite side of this warung has failed. Yep, that is a bad retail area back there. Hi, KDK. Okay, is it just me? We're gonna get some more food later, but this is a pretty good first stop. Oh, one tip. Never eat with your left hand. If you eat with your left hand, you're an uncivilized savage because the left hand in Indonesia is for cleaning your private parts, like your ear. No, for your bunghole, silly, your bunghole. Okay, I'm gonna eat the rest of my food. You can keep on watching on hyperspeed if you want. Okay. You want some rendang? I know, I look like a folio. No, so, jizz on my chin? Okay, sorry. So anyway, I was talking about food in California. So my routine in food in California is actually pretty simple. You can watch my vlogs. I vlog about how I make cooking. Oh, the really great thing about California is that there's so much good organic food. You can go to Costco and you can get all this really high quality bread, high quality veggies, high quality everything, just like, restaurant grade shit. So my typical routine is this. So usually I don't eat until like dinner because remember I start the day around 5 or 6, right? So what I'll do is I have all these ingredients to make beautiful sandwiches. Beautiful sandwiches, like artistic works of art. Artistic works of art. I'll start with Dave's Killer Bread. Dave's Killer Bread was made by this guy who went to jail for like a really long time. When he came out of jail, he made bread, but he made really good bread, and everyone bought it. And then he didn't have to go to jail anymore because, you know, he went to jail because probably he was poor and started like robbing people. So Dave's Killer Bread is really, really healthy. It's got like organic, whole wheat, you know, flax seeds, all this stuff. So I take that, I put it in my very, very reliable, very sturdy toaster where it toasts it perfectly, perfectly made toast. And then I go in the refrigerator and I take this really, really good Genovese basil pesto and I dip my very expensive salad knife into it and I smear like a nice 30-cent coating of pesto on this toasted bread, followed by some Kewpie mayonnaise, followed by very, very thinly sliced tomato organic, lettuce organic. That is just beautiful. They're like these lettuce balls, they're absolutely done really amazing. They're works of art. There's usually, I pick a meat, right? It's ham, turkey, whatever, and I slice it super thin. I put it on the sandwich. I'm ready to go. That's my first thing. And then while I'm eating that, I make a salad. And so I take a big, big bowl and I put all these like fresh box of salad in there and I shake it up with all these, oh, it's amazing. And so I have a salad and a sandwich. And then after that, because I'm still hungry, I'll make a pizza. So I take a thin tortilla, I put Rayo's tomato sauce on it, because Rayo's is the best. And I'm kind of still hungry here. We're not eating to be full, we're eating to be appetized, right? So then I take the pizza with the Rayo's sauce on it, put mozzarella cheese, and then I shave some pecorino cheese on it. So that's 2 cheeses already. And then I put usually sliced linguiça, which is a Portuguese sausage on it. And then I throw it into the air fryer. I put thyme, red pepper, and sometimes crushed garlic on it. And it makes the whole house smell like heaven. And then I eat that thing really quickly, burning my mouth and tongue. That's how I do in California. What do you do for fast food?
I just boil an egg, 7-minute egg, and my breakfast I took it on the egg and take it from the fridge, open it and eat it. That's
I described my breakfast with like 4,000 words. I think you described it with like 20 words. I took 4 minutes and 20 seconds. You took 10 seconds. All right, that's a contrast. That's how different sometimes my approach from my wife's approach. That's why we make such a dynamic team. High five, great success. Yes. Okay.